Hey guys, Mike from Mortgage Nerds here in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I am with...
Griffin from Mortgage Nerds.
Yes, you are. Today we want to talk about pre-approval versus pre-qualified. Griff, what's the difference?
So a pre-qualification would be when you fill out an application, we get to it, we take a look over it, and we call you, have a conversation with you. Based on the information you tell us, we feel that you can qualify for a mortgage. That would be pre-qualified. No validation of documents, nothing like that. Based on the information you're telling us, we could qualify you.
We're only as good as the information you give us, but based on that information, you are pre-qualified.
Correct.
All right, and then we move to pre-approved. What is that?
Pre-approved would be when you start sending us documents, such as driver's license, pay stubs, all that stuff, and we have a chance to look over all the documents you send in, verify the information you told us and the information that's on your application. At that point, we know that we can get you pre-approved with a lender.
Absolutely. So when you're out there looking for a home and you're working with a realtor, which one should they do? The pre-qualified or pre-approved?
When you're out working with a realtor, you should definitely be pre-approved.
Absolutely. So a lot of times when we get the documentation, we're only as good as the information you give us. But let's say you tell us that your income's $5,000 a month. We receive pay stubs and we realize it's all commission income and you just started that job, right? Mm-hmm. Those are things that can pop up, and that would, not to say that we couldn't do it, it's just be a different conversation to make sure that everything falls in line. So a pre-approval is definitely what you want and what a realtor wants to make sure that you have when you're out looking for homes.
Correct.
Cool. So documentation needed for the pre-approval. Let's run through that real quick. What do you got?
So your standard W-2 employee is going to need, well, every person is going to need identification. So whether that be a driver's license, passport, anything along those lines. W-2 employee will need last 30 days of pay stubs, last 2 years of W-2s, bank statements from where your funds, if any, are going to be needed for closing to prove that you have those funds.
With bank statement, why don't you go a little deeper? What do we need from a bank statement?
So we need your actual statement. We can't do screenshots. We can't do transaction activity, transaction history. It needs to be an actual statement, the ones that they send you monthly or the ones that they email to you monthly.
We could do transaction history if they went and got it stamped and all that stuff.
Correct.
But we're just
more steps.
Yeah, we're looking for the bank statements, all pages. So it says 1 of 8. We want all 8 pages, even if the last one's blank.
Correct.
Right? Okay, so we got bank statements. What else we need?
So anything outside of your W-2 standard employee, say Social Security income, you would need Social Security awards letters, your most recent one. Self-employed will need tax returns from the last 2 years. Sometimes we need 3 years. We have seen that. Mm-hmm. Along with self-employed, we would need business bank statements to prove that you're profitable, essentially.
Yep, that's a big thing on self-employed. Self-employed is its own animal, different documentation needed, just a different experience altogether. Right?
Correct.
Right. But that's, for the most part, that's the documentation that you would need for a regular pre-approval. I'm trying to think of anything else. Assets, if we need them, 401k.
Correct.
We don't always need that stuff, but our job is to make sure that we structure a loan based on your unique situation, and then we tell you exactly what you need. You send it in, and we make sure it all works out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, guys, hopefully you found that information useful. If you want to get pre-qualified and pre-approved, give us a call or shoot us an email. We'd love to do that for you. And remember, mortgages are complex. Let Mortgage Nerds give you the answers
you need.
See ya.